The views expressed in this podcast are the views of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of Zaluso Arts.
Bring the clip back empty. You asked to see the boss, so they sent me, dog. I just broke off with the Tempest, dog. They just being friendly, dog.
I don't think this phone even has WhatsApp.
How? Boss, that's a...
No, never. I said, these women.
I said, do you have another connection?
women,
They have
bro.
headsets. Do you have another... recording. Yes, I don't have an aux. Do you have an aux? Well, that calabas.
I have an ox, bro.
You have an aux?
Huh?
Get aux.
Oxygen.
Can we do this? Yeah, people should leave.
So get it started.
No, what?
All right. You ready? Yeah. Okay. So, are we ready?
Yes! We've been ready.
I've been. All right, that's cool. All right. Welcome to the Liston Podcast, episode 15. Episode 14.
It's just...
Episode 14. All right, welcome to the Liston Podcast, episode 14. Yeah, so we've had this is our live podcast. Not as live as it was supposed to be. Can everyone just like make some noise? Just noise. Let's hear it. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
That's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6 people.
Yeah. Oh, 6 of you. Oh, 6 of you. Hey, I appreciate every single person in this room for being here. I appreciate you guys all the time. I also appreciate the co-host. So let's start with the co-host. We've been at it for such a long time that we even started forgetting what episode we're on. You know what I mean? Because, dude, I was like 15 and then I was like, no, 14. Yeah, so that just goes to show. But,
Episode 10, 13?
14. See?
14. Okay.
Even you forgot. So yeah, OT is back.
Oh, yeah.
He's been out for a minute.
Yeah.
I think he's transitioning to becoming a Blanta person. But yeah, more about that later. Miko in the building had some time to finally like have a night out with Miko. I think this was only our second time. So yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
It was lit. It was lit. Akulu's here as well.
Yeah.
Akulu's here as well. He was lit as well. But
we've been there.
no. He went home. He went home. Akulu went home.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I heard.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
yeah, man. It was nice. It was nice going out with someone other than Akulu for a change.
Hey,
And
damn.
for once, I didn't have to play babysitter. But anyway, that's cool. That's cool. Anyway, so the reason why I started.
It's not like that though. I'm not. Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
You don't babysit me. You babysit me. That's all I'm saying.
All right, cool. So the reason why I started off by talking about going out last night is because I currently offline because I lost my phone yesterday. This has not happened. This is a rookie mistake. I have never lost my phone on an outing like in years. This hasn't happened in years. Actually, I'm always clowning OT about it because there was a time where he had a spell where he was proper just like
Losing
he has
phones.
a record like of losing phones in an outing. But yeah, it happened. I had that phone for a year. Yeah, it's gone.
So what happened?
Do you guys want to try call it and see maybe
What
someone
happened?
might pick
What
up?
happened? What happened? Boss, what happened?
Yo, it was a trash phone, but it's my trash. You know what I mean? You can't be trashing my trash like that. But anyway, how you guys? That was me. That's how my last night was. We're also at the T-shirt convention.
You
We're at
can't
the
just
T-Con.
start like explaining how you lost your phone and then just be like, yeah, it
I think
happened.
that's like okay. We'll get into it. We'll
Okay.
get into it
We'll get-
eventually. There's a story there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you might hear some noise in the background. That's because this is our first live podcast, as I said, and we're at the T-Con T-shirt convention. It's been lit. How's it been? Like, I want to hear reviews, reactions, and all of that. And also, to our audience, I just want to say, like, to keep it interactive, ask questions, get involved. If you hear some bullshit, please call bullshit. Right there, call bullshit on the spot, and then let's see. My shades are bullshit. Okay, everyone's been talking about my shades.
Real nigga, who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Because I was saying it. I said your shades were bullshit, and you didn't believe me.
Yo, don't listen to OT, bro. Pull on the shades, bro.
They don't work with you. They don't work with you.
You wanna listen to this nigga?
Alright,
T-Con
Yeah.
is fucking dope.
Yeah.
This is a good ass time. I'm working the whole time, but
Yeah.
I am enjoying my experience. I'm meeting new people every time
Exactly,
because of
yeah.
what they want, because of my specific job. Yo, somebody look at me, bro.
We hear you.
You ain't, bro.
You're having a good ass time. You're working.
Because I talk to people. Yeah, it's a good ass time. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And it's intimidating, but I really enjoy the experience of just meeting new people and
Yeah.
just trying to act like a cool person, and
Act like a
that's
cool
a good time. That's a good time.
Yeah. I feel like for it being the first one, I think the idea will eventually grow in people, because it's, for the most part, it's a new sort of like concept and everything. So mostly you get people here who are in the circle where you expect them to come. But then I feel like no. Can I?
No, go,
Okay,
go,
yeah.
go.
I feel like with this, I feel like it's a good start. I feel like I had fun. I had a good time.
What I wanted to say, because you said the circle that we expect. For real, I did not know what to expect.
Yeah, straight.
There was just,
Yeah.
there was so much social media clout. There was
Yeah.
so much this and that. And I was like, dude, what is exactly going to happen?
Yeah, but I'm happy with the turnout. Like, honestly
this is-
speaking,
this is
like
cool, this
it,
is
it
cool.
it wasn't like a lot, but it was a good number and it was controllable. And everybody that came through was
I don't know about
vibes.
controllable, but yeah.
We didn't have any issues. We didn't have any like security sort this out. Which like
There were small things, but
yeah.
No casualties.
No casualties.
Shout out Lakers stars. But yeah. Okay. No, because apparently there's always casualties at Lakers stars. Like, people always die.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
But yeah,
I'm not
like
keeping
how-
count.
Boss,
I'm not keeping count.
I liked how like you incorporated like different people, like for example the cocktails thing. Like like there's that flair. Yeah, I'm a
Oh
cocktails.
yeah,
up there, Summer Jam
yeah.
parties.
Shout out to the Summer Jam guys for mixing the dope cocktails. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. So I like that a lot.
Yeah.
But man, I had a good time.
But can someone also comment about like all the nice women that like showed up to show love? Because there's a thing where like it's like you think t-shirts are the man's gear and things like that, but hey,
yeah.
whew,
that was...
Like I heard somebody like earlier today was like, yo, we need to all settle down and like find some, cause like
You're somebody...
hey.
Just say who said it, bro.
Okay. Zaluso Arts as a policy, we
Say who said it, bro.
I'm getting there. I'm
That's
getting
the fun
I'm
part.
getting there. I'm getting
That's the
there.
fun part.
I'm getting there.
Max
But
said it.
Mac
What? Huh?
said Zaluso Arts' new policy is that
Can someone call bullshit?
we are a group of faithful men who are settled down with good women. So today it's like God heard our prayer and was like, you know what? Here's a selection.
Because
Here's the selection.
You know what, Miko?
What?
You know what, Miko?
What?
We try so hard.
To do what?
We're so faithful.
We are faithful. We've been
Zaluso
faithful.
Arts is so... God.
Black men are faithful.
We're
yeah,
so nice.
black men don't even
We're so
cheat.
nice. We're taking advantage of Eddie Bank. We're...
I say, what are you getting at?
I'm trying to sell an agenda.
Sorry, agenda.
Yes.
Anyway, so
So sorry.
Mac-
I thought I was trying to help everybody out, but never mind. Go on,
So,
Miko. You were saying something
yeah.
important.
Anyway, great women, great people, just great vibes in general. Like just great people. Like I'm so happy
Bro.
with the people. Like I was
Bro.
looking at the photos earlier today, and I was like, yo,
It's
people just
been a
look
really
to be
good
having
vibe.
a
It's
great
been a really
time,
good vibe.
and
Yeah.
hope in next year and the year after
Fresh. Shout out Fresh Art Band. Shout out VJ Ice. Shout out.
that. Shout out
I can't
Lingo
shout all the
Wine
brands.
because we're on Lingo
I
Wine
can't
right
shout out the
now.
brands. George's Kitchen, Lingo Wine. Lingo Wine. What? Is the
Lingo
one
Wine is the way we
ourselves.
want ourselves.
Drink that shit. Drink that shit.
Guys, can we talk about Lingo Wine for a second?
Carrie's cake.
Like,
They didn't come.
That kick.
They're dope though. They're dope.
That
They're dope.
kick. The kick.
Lingo wine is dope.
Stones here.
Lingo wine is not wine, man. Like,
It's not wine.
It's liquor.
this is.
Yeah, what's the thing? Now that you've
liquor
mentioned
wine.
you've mentioned lingo wine, like why is it? Because I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, but then like they're thinking of like going out of business or something, or like closing operation or something. I just heard that somewhere. Why is it you think like we're having lingo wine today, and then because of the T-shirt convention and everything, because they're partners. Yeah, T-shirt now. T-card.
Yeah, go
okay,
on,
yeah,
go
whatever.
on.
Yeah, but then why do you think like people don't patronize, like don't have lingo wine more often than not?
Someone said it was something about the Malawian brands being not having competitive pricing. Like that because a bottle
Is it
of Lingo
expensive for a
wine-
bottle?
I don't think it's expensive for a bottle of wine, but someone compared it to what? Remind me, Clems was comparing it to Bordeaux, and he's like Bordeaux is a liter and it's cheaper.
Yeah,
And-
but then this is like more. It's a wine bottle. Bordeaux is in a carton.
yeah.
So
But I mean, I think for a wine bottle it's cheap. That's I
how much?
think
How
it's
much is one bottle for lingo wine?
4 grams.
$4,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but also I think like looking at their branding. Yeah, I'm not trying to trash nobody, but like, you know, they've got this printed item on the bottle. So like, if you go into a liquor store, that's not the first bottle you're gonna grab, right? But after you taste it though,
I was probably looking for it in I don't know where it was, but I was looking for it and I was like, where is lingo wine?
Yeah.
And I've been wondering if they have a cask. Because
they've got a 5-liter bottle.
A lot of the time you just want to like, all right, let me just get wine one time.
Yeah.
One time and be done with it.
Yeah.
Because the bottle is fucking
done with it for the day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Done with it for the
you know,
day.
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Anyway,
All right.
Okay, so I'm just wondering. Now that Mac, you don't have a phone. What happens with the list?
Oh yeah, so I was just gonna say, guys, apologies for how this conversation seems to be dragging, but I don't have a phone. No, I mean, okay, hold on. No, I'm just, it's like, it's this. Anyway, go on. Let me not say that, but I'm just saying, and if there's any irregularities to it, if it's a little different than usual, it's because I have no list for y'all. I have no phone. I'm actually downloading WhatsApp right now.
I thought you had a list, bro.
No, I'm downloading WhatsApp right now. So I told OT to I was like, yo, OT, let's link up. Let's come up with a list together and stuff like that. And he's just like, yo, don't worry, I got this. And he did it on his ace, so I have no idea what's going on today. So OT, has he shared it on the group? He made the list. Like, I don't know.
Nah, I tried making the list, and then I think it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing.
So Joanna, give me my flowers then.
So yeah. Shout out to Mac, but then like first things first. Like, do you guys here watch football? Because I feel like UEFA Champions League. What the fuck?
I have a
Like, it's the
suggestion.
shit like people are doing.
I have a suggestion.
What?
What if we ask the audience?
Because I
What?
asked Raymond. Raymond is like
Bema.
Raymond, like a friend.
Yeah.
So he suggested a topic, which was, what do you guys think about like dating a girl who has a child?
Oh, I feel like
Why was
we
that so
low
hard to
key.
say?
I feel like we low key talked about that. Yeah, we did. We talked about. Yeah, we did.
We talked
Tanya
about-
was there.
what?
Baggage. We talked about baggage.
Baggage?
Did we? Yeah.
That's what we called it?
No, just in general. Just not like someone, but that is baggage. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, somebody having stuff that you might not be able to do with.
Yeah.
I'm just in general.
Where's Uber?
She's very intimidating. She's
All right.
outside.
Okay, because yeah, you said something. Anyway,
Anything of it?
all right. What do you think about having like dating a girl with a kid?
Can I say something? Oh yeah, go on, start.
Bruh.
Would you date someone with a kid?
I think I would. Like, it also depends like how young the kid is. Because if the kid is like very young, that means it's very recent. That could be like some fresh emotions still up in there.
Yeah.
But if the kid is like maybe like 7, 8, I might consider that. You know. Also like
Yeah,
The-
so
the re-
you want to
the-
be a father of a 7, 8-year-old.
I've got a 9-year-old brother, so like I'm used to that. But it's
You're not his father, bro.
I'm not his father. No, but I still gotta take care of him. I still gotta take care of the kid.
Yeah.
I still gotta make sure that, like the other day, I was dropping things off at the school, make sure that he's got his things in check. But like,
When you ran out of gas in my car.
and I ran out of gas in Mac's car
Yeah.
after he talked about running out of gas last podcast. But like, my main issue is the baby daddy. The baby daddy will determine whether or not I should be in there because, hey yo, there's some possessive dudes out there who just whoop your ass over some dumb little things.
No, we're not doing that. No.
I guess I was
I'm
listening
so
to
busy
like
trying to
was it
download-
last week's podcast, and then it's about like how when we
Yeah,
are talking
yeah,
about
you go
like
host.
there is some story that within the here we know about it, but then you don't want to talk about it
Yeah.
on the podcast. I think this is what's happening here to say talk about whooping
Oh,
ass.
but
You
weren't
don't
here.
want to talk
You
about it.
weren't here last time. Did you hear a story? Yeah, Tanya, what's the bullshit? You call bullshit. Let's hear it.
Come through.
Nah, exactly. Cause Mac was telling me how he has a story to like share. So please take the stage.
Okay, you know what?
What happened?
Let me own the narrative here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me own the narrative. Miko's gonna help me out with this.
Yeah.
Because
With
he
ad-libs.
was present. So what we'll do is we'll just draw out a timeline of our last night. Let me just say before we start that we were not involved. We're not part and parcel of.
Oh shit!
No, hold on.
Not entirely. Not
Yeah,
entirely.
we're not it's not about us.
It's not.
It's not about us.
Yeah, it's not about us.
But anyway, here's the timeline. So after the first day of TCon, we are not supposed. I think we were just meant to chill out and rest.
We're meant to sleep.
Because that we had the dope DJ set. VJ Ice did his thing. He killed it. After that, we were a bit lit. We could have just gone to sleep. Like we could have just gone to sleep.
Yeah.
But we're like, Maz, let's go out. So yeah, we go. As we're going, we stepped on a bottle, a glass bottle.
A glass bottle.
And then we had
That
to
was the
change-
first sign.
That was the first sign. I mean, we had to change the tire and whatnot. That was annoying to the point where we were even like, you know what? Let's just go back. Anyway, we still went out and I called OT. I was like, yo, are you out? Yeah. And he was like, yeah, now I'm about to sleep. And I was just out. Whatever. I'm like, ah, cool.
That was around 11.
Yeah, something like that. Around 11. So now we're out by like 12 midnight.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah,
remember
by
the time.
midnight we're out.
Yeah.
It's good time, good vibes. Good music.
India goal.
Good music. I think there's only really one place to go, so we're at living room. And then we kind of lost each other.
Yeah, this is where
Let me skip a little part of the story and just say then there's a part. Yeah.
Okay,
Then there's
yeah.
a part now where there's a fight.
where there's a fight. So okay, here's
You
so
know,
I started like dozing off outside the club, the lounge.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, I'm looking for Mac. I was with the Blantyre Cats, and then they were like, yo, there's Mac. So he's like storming in, and then immediately he's storming out with a bunch of guys. So I get up, I'm like, you know what? It's on somewhere. And he's like, I just want my phone back. And I'm like, bro, where's it at? He's like, those guys have it. And then, we storm towards the situation, and then the fight breaks out. Round one. Pretty much like, it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it was a proper fight. The guys were set up like, when
Yeah.
you're playing Tekken.
Yeah, it
or
was
like,
a proper like Street Fighter.
like Street Fighter, where the guys are,
They're squaring up and
there's-
everything.
yeah.
And the whole time I'm just thinking that at our big ages,
Face.
there's no need to fight anymore. I'm a talker, so let's talk.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk.
If like the whole
fight?
the whole
Like,
time Mac was like, I'm not
let's-
trying to fight.
Yo, just talk. Just talk. Hey, it wasn't me. But
All day, bro. I've proper seen him talking to other niggas about the same shit.
Yeah.
I said, and you're touched, bro.
Agulu, what are you saying? It's a different story that we're hearing now than the
No,
story
it's the
that.
same story. It's the story.
The what?
It's
The fighting
it's
thing.
just shocking to me how you're touched,
are
bro.
you guys not touched by how can we still be violent?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? You can't do that because look, it's like I say, you can't wake up on a Monday morning when you know you have a nice job. You have to like dress up. You have to meet clients, and you have some sort of scars on you have like a busted lip, and then it's like, yo, what were you doing? I had a fight.
Yeah,
a fight.
And the other dude
How'd
was
you-
like,
a fight. Am I? What? Yes, I'm scared to get beat up. And look, I'm not scared to get. Tanya says it's bullshit because I'm scared to get beat up. But look, it's not about being scared to get beat up. You could win the fight but still have a busted lip.
Yeah.
No one wants that because that's like a week of just like, yo, what happened to your face?
yeah.
I don't want that.
Like,
No one needs that.
You know how when you stub your toe,
Yeah.
like you're fucking walking, and then you fucking kick a rock.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, oh my god.
It's like a
It's
few
fucking.
days of
This is
living.
a whole week
Of li-
bruh.
of
Oh
li-
my. Let's say, yo,
You don't need that.
you don't not need that.
And even like, but I saw some dope fighting skills.
Yeah. That's
I saw stones. I say, so Akulu asked me, Goody, how did he, what does stones even mean? Like, where did that come from? I say, OT, tell us,
Kamadi, where
tell
does
us.
stones come from?
What do you
As
say?
in,
Nah, because I'm just thinking here.
Yeah.
You get the guy off his feet,
Yeah.
put him in the ground where the stones are.
that's what I said,
then
but
why
I was
is
just
it
talking shit.
stones? Why is it stones?
Nah, somewhere in here.
It could be dust, it could be anything.
The
Why
stones,
stones?
man. Stones.
I saw a proper stones. But
This guy got swept off his feet.
yeah, literally. Nah, we're not, dude.
Look at you trying to save the situation.
Yeah, but
guys involved in the shit.
But I personally think I don't guys, kids out there, like, please don't.
Violence is
no
not the
violence.
answer. Yeah,
Violence is not the answer. Don't fight.
Yeah,
You don't
don't-
need it. You don't need to fight. Like, and also one thing that I learned is the guy who wants to win it the most, the guy who wants it the most. That's like a life lesson. That guy usually wins. I mean, that guy usually.
Like I have a theory. Like
Yeah.
if like you're in an altercation, a violent altercation, the guy who's done wrong to, like the guy who's mad, is the guy who wins the fight. All things being constant. Of course, there'll be extremes where like it's just a bigger, more experienced or more in the know guy. But then
It's the guy who's got nothing to lose. Like there's nothing worse than fighting a guy who's like, I say if I die, I die. Cause that guy will keep fighting. You beat.
That's the thing.
Hold on. Just gonna share my experience. I'm not a fighter, right? But my experience with fighting,
Yeah.
I've been fucked up in high school. Yo, shut up.
Don't doubt. Just say. Don't
Shut
doubt.
up.
Don't doubt.
Tanya laughing in the background. Fuck you. I've been fucked up hella times in high school. Just in high school.
Yeah.
Or also maybe one time outside. But but that's another story. But my experience with, I say, it's crazy. So there was a guy who I was pissed at, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I wanna fuck up this nigga. And then, nah, this is
I
deep.
know this story.
Are you sure? K, bro.
15.
Nah, that's another story, bro. That's another story. That's right. Okay, so I don't even remember what I was thinking. This is like ages ago. This is high school. So there's a nigga who like, this guy's my cousin. I'm like, nah, fuck this nigga. This is it. Limit. Yeah, I'm
going to
miles.
You're seeing red.
I'm miles
You're
across the
seeing
line. Bas, Tieni banja. I'm taking off my shirt and shit.
What?
Like Tieni Tijimenyani. And then this is some fucked up shit. Hold on.
And then at the end of the fight, you heard perfect.
I did, because it is unfair. So I see this nigga. So we had these same as Chanko, the corridors, you have rooms, kind of thing. So
Hold on. Before you answer the what happened story, I think that what always happens is there's a girl involved. Like when two men fight,
not even. The fact is, I don't even remember.
I'm a Gonda guys with you.
Everybody does, bro. Everybody does. Everybody does. Yo, let me finish. So I did not even know what. I don't even remember what what we're fighting
about,
about. But I was mad at this nigga.
Yeah.
And then this nigga's like at the other end of the corridor, and then some guy some guy walks out
Yeah.
of the room next to where I'm standing,
Yeah.
where I'm at my limit.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna fuck up this guy.
So you're just gonna beat up the guy who's
The
closer.
guy that I just like, okay, this is the guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like attack. Yeah,
Why-
that's
why-
what
why
happened.
Why would just fight the?
I know
the-
it's not rational, but that's what I did. I just like, you know what? Fine, I can't fight him. I'm just gonna put it on him. And then I fucked up. I fucked him up, bruh. It was like, eesh.
But
Why did I do this? I don't know, bruh.
Ah,
This is ages ago.
it's hard to believe.
And I know Akulu from high school. It doesn't like look like he would fuck up.
Yeah, because Akulu was quiet.
But anyway, but there's also a situation in 15 where I was there. I wasn't there. What do you mean? I wasn't there, but like Akulu wanted to fight.
Yeah.
And then the wild thing about it is he same situation where it's like I'm gonna fuck this nigga, blah blah blah. But he had backup. There was me, there was Jonah, there was a bunch of other guys, but we were doing other shit. And he gets into a situation
So
with
he's
the
trying to
guy
fight his
at his
girl.
own corner. He's trying to fight his own war. He's like, I'll fight this guy. And I only heard about it the next day. I'm like, I say,
So
that's not smart.
He got his ass whooped when he had backup.
I did not get my ass whooped. I got saved, but I would have whooped that. but you know, the thing is, when it happens, like it happened to you, Mac. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm talking, Chief. I'm talking.
Let him talk, please. Please.
When
let
it
him talk.
happens,
Yeah.
yo, no one's there, bruh.
OT has been there for me,
That's
bro.
luck, bruh.
No,
That's luck.
we're always, we're always together.
Commander, you know
You know, I also
Let me
You
tell
know
you
the thing is,
Let me
the
tell
cha-
you
the chances of your homies being there
Let
when
me
you're
talk
about to start a
to
fight.
Let me talk to Oti. Oti, this is what happened, right? I meet this nigga.
Yeah.
Can't share all the details. I meet this nigga. I meet
You're
this
in the
dude
zone, yeah, go on.
who I do not like.
Yeah.
Because of certain reasons.
A girl.
There's a girl involved.
There's also
I do not like him. But I'm not gonna trip. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna trip, right? It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, fuck that nigga. He's not Mr. Steel, girl. Fuck that nigga. Easy. Pull up. So I meet this guy, and then I'm like, all right, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool the whole night. I'm just trying to drink. I'm just chill with my friends. And then this guy, OT, look at me, bro. This guy, I say, this guy starts talking shit. This guy starts talking shit about the girl. Go to I say, bro, what are you gonna do? I say, I'm gonna trip, bro. And that's what I was like, Chabino. I'm an animal now. Now I'm not even thinking. I'm not an intellectual. I didn't go to school, and now I'm fighting.
Yeah.
But then thankfully, I had a friend close by, not my close friends apparently, who I work with, as in a Mac, who I out here.
Hey, wow.
But
wow, yeah.
but yeah, like how would anybody react in that situation? I think it's just a situation. That's my main point. That you have things going on in your body, bruh.
But you know, what? It goes back to what I said earlier. You know, I was like, you don't want to fight a guy who's got something, who doesn't have anything to lose. Just before the fight, just before you throw that first punch, you know, you get that, your life just flashes before your eyes. You're like, if I get this...
Not even, bro. Look, you're just fucking reacting, bro.
You said...
You're just fucking
not
reacting,
your whole
bro.
life flashes before your eyes. But that whole shit where you're like, yo, busted lip, let's say he hurts me, you know, I get knocked out, my crush is there, she'll see me get my ass whooped. All those little things, they hit you. That logic stops you.
Nah,
So-
I say logic is chief.
But yeah. Just to add on what Migo was saying, like,
go on.
besides his bullshit, he had a point to say. he had a point to say, because the only person, like, the guy with unlimited resources, if you had the guy with unlimited resources, the only person you should be as scared of is the guy with nothing to lose. Yeah. And that goes to like one of my favorite shows, Billions. Who else is watching Billions? Nobody? Fuck.
Just you.
Ah, shit.
I mean,
I said, you guys, you don't watch the Champions League, you don't watch Billions.
Oh yeah, you
Why-
wanted.
why am I even
I watched
friends
the
with you
Champions
guys?
League.
Ah,
We
what the fuck?
we wanted to talk about that. And you know, the only reason why I don't talk about football in here is because OT gets too emotional about Arsenal, and Miko and Akulu don't give a fuck about football. So it's like, what the fuck are we doing? So I can't talk about. Yeah. So it's like.
Yeah, but then I feel like Billions is nice.
I watched Billions. I've seen 2 seasons.
Okay.
We have one last dope topic.
But okay, Tanya also said I should ask Dumi about fights. And Dumi has a headband and things like that.
Man's ready. Man's ready to
it's
get
like-
into an altercation.
He's that type of guy that's like, let me tie my hair back first. Let's do this. Or some shit, you know?
Hold my hair. Hold my hair.
Yeah.
Dumi will probably take an hour to get ready for the fight. He's like, oh, okay, we're fighting.
he's always
We're
late.
fighting. We're fighting. Okay.
He's got to take off the rings, the
it's
chains.
No, you need the rings for the fight.
I like how we're on Dumi's case right now.
We got
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, don't fight. I don't fight. I actually yesterday one thing that I really learned after all these
Get into the fight.
No, after all these years of like going to the gym, chan working on upper body, I learned that shout out to Dust. But I learned Cookie, leg day is the thing that we need ourselves. The day that we need ourselves is leg day. Because what I did was I ran and I ran fast. I did not know that I was that fast until yesterday. And it got to a point where Mans was like, I said, Tamu Gwileni, can you catch him? I was like, I have wind in my hair. Chan. I say, yo.
Everything was moving
Yo.
in slow motion.
Yo.
Hey, go back. Hey, go back. Shout out to Dust. I said.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Yo, when are we hitting the gym, Dust? Me and you, we about to train today.
Hey,
we about to train together.
What's the context? Dust no leg day 1 minute.
Okay, I've been to the gym with Dust like okay, collectively a month in Agwana.
Me go San Capita?
Collectively, yeah, telling me again before he got the chubby belly and stuff. But yeah, collectively, did
No,
Dust.
I think Capita gym. I'm recording every day. I'm looking at this nigga like what?
Miko right now is like my midalaita. And then they're like, yeah, you know, I used to work out
Every day.
Yo, why are you working out? Why are you working out?
I was like
Why you
every
working
day,
out?
man.
Why are you working out?
Every day.
Right. You know when you stand, I can see your guts even more, bro. Like, anyway, okay, hold on. So, me and Dust. There was a time where we even had a system where we like would pick each other up like in the morning. We would like have a morning calls. That's it. Are you awake? Let's go. Chan. And one thing I noticed about this guy, we had a system. Anyway, like there was a time where I was picking him, he was picking me up, his little brother was there. It was the whole situation, bro. Anyway, but one thing I noticed is every time we go, this nigga was always hammering leg day. Every day, bro. Every single day. He squats, legs, so I was like, nah, dude. I had a big fight about him. I had a big fight with him about that. Could I say, come on, bro. You can't always be doing leg.
Lower body more than anybody. And do why are you focusing on the lower body? Hey.
I say.
Say something.
Working, bro.
Wait, let me defend myself.
Uh-huh.
So basically, in my defense, I was doing full body workouts.
Oh,
and I used to start with legs.
Fuck that,
So this
bro.
guy hates working out on his legs.
Chief. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro.
I said, everyone here knows, bro. Also, you see why I hate working out on my legs? Because they're already too light, you know? They're fast. So if I make them like go buff and heavy, I might not be able to carry. Yeah.
So that's what you do, boss. That's like run away from the.
Nah, bro. That's because I was the other guy. You know, Kudi. I didn't hear that. No one heard that because
Somebody say.
yeah.
Somebody say. You want to say it on the mic? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not that extra.
But I mean, also the fact that he referred to it as third leg is a bit weird.
You already said it. No, elaborate.
Yeah, so he's like, so you just work out on your third leg.
Is it just me or are we mad at Game of Thrones, Joseph?
What?
Eh?
Guys,
Eh?
you know what? You
Yeah,
know what?
no, yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
Ochi, hold on. You know what?
Are we mad at Game of Thrones?
You know what? Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you
something.
Are we mad at Game of Thrones?
Let me tell you something.
please.
Unfortunately, we cannot talk about this right now because it's time to wrap up the podcast. Right. Mac.
We can talk about
I think
Game of Thrones in the
we would
comments.
best wrap up by talking about the event mostly and how people missed
T-Con, OT. How did you enjoy? Oh, who's the Mac at? Miko. How did you enjoy? Shut up. How did you enjoy T-Con?
Yo, I just
Highlights, one sentence.
KBG, VJ Ice, Linga Wine, T-shirts.
We print t-shirts.
And the beautiful
Zaluso
women
Arts
that
print
grace
t-shirts.
the presence of Zaluso Arts.
OT.
Okay, T-Con, nice. Fuck the writers of Game of Thrones. I'm out.
Yo, but are you out? Because I wanted to talk to you about like, I wanted to talk to OT about how OT and I started a t-shirt brand like 6 years ago or something. That was like, ages ago. And I thought this was a good time to reflect back on that because there was a time when like nobody was doing this shit. You know what I mean? We started a t-shirt brand years ago. What year were we in? Like second, third year of college.
What was it called?
It was called Usova. And the reason is that that was the trendy Chichewa word that time, cha-cha. And then we printed a few t-shirts and then we got a bunch of orders and then we were like, we're the best middlemen ever, bro. We weren't doing shit. We're just getting orders. We had a printing guy, and that's all we're doing. So it's funny how years later from now, and there was a time when NyasaTimes.com, they had an article. They had an article on us. The comments were shit. Niggas are like, I say, you Chanko students, fuck you, go back to school, go study. My t-shirt. What? So you're making t-shirts instead of focusing on school. Fuck you guys. But anyway, long story short, we started expanding. We started getting orders. You know how at Chanko you have all those
organizations,
societies, you have all those church organizations. So we're making t-shirts for everyone. We're killing it. And then niggas started copying.
Guess what happened?
Niggas started copying. And then it's like you work so hard to find the best providers of t-shirts, the best like printers, the best everything, and you're working so hard to like you even kiss a few frogs before that.
Princess.
Yeah,
so people just
and then someone will just hit you up and be like, "Yo, where'd you get your t-shirts?" And then you think, we're homies, so you tell them, "Yo, where'd you print?" But in next thing you know, there's 100 brands at Chanko, and we're out of business. So
just never rap about the plug.
Yeah, shout out, Mac.
Mac fucking dropped gems. He also dropped those gems at T-Con.
Oh, where?
At the talk, which he did. There's a talk. There was also a talk at T-Con. What I'm saying is that we do this shit at T-Con, and we're gonna do this every year.
So we had a few people from Blanta that were also displaying t-shirts and they were like, yo, let's not make this a yearly thing. We can't wait a year, it's too long. Let's make it, let's do a Blanta version. Let's do 6 months, chan. I think they had a point. I mean, I know you and we don't really feel Blanta business, but they had a point. No, I told them straight up. I was like, fuck Blanta business. I don't wanna do that. Okay.
One annual event. And this is where it happens.
An annual event in the long end.
This is the executive meeting that we'll talk about later.
I feel like let's keep the conversation flowing. I don't like how is my then the conversation flowing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Justin's probably gonna cut this out because we've like passed it down.
Yo, Mac, close it, bro.
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
All right, cool. We lost all our audience. No, but Alpha's still in the building. Alpha's here. Shout out Alpha. Yeah. All right. It's been dope. I think we'll we'll release this out as a special edition or something. Yeah, as in this episode is gonna be
special edition.
T-Con edition. But yeah, okay. You've been listening to the Listum podcast. This has been episode 14, aka the special edition. Shout out to Zaluso Arts for all Zaluso Arts does, for being awesome. I had drunk people. Remember a few weeks ago I talked about how people just like grab you to the side and tell you about their life story. I had them coming to you like, yo, you guys are awesome. You guys are doing this and that. So I was like, yo, yes we are. Of course we are. Of course. But anyway, so OT wants to say something else.
Where's the after party?
The after party.
Let's go find another fight.
Yeah, man, I wish OT was here, but
you know what?
Shout out ZalusoArts.com. Please visit. We have
ZalusoArts.com at Zaluso Arts. And we're out.
Elvis guys here. What's up? What's up?